Diaz to Bayern Munich, yeah? 65, 70 million pounds. What are we thinking about this transfer? I think that's a great fee for a 28-year-old who's turning 29 in the middle of the season. He's 30 next year.
Yep.
He's done a lot for Liverpool. He's a fantastic player without a shadow of a doubt. But we're looking to build for the future, and you know who I'm talking about, and we're going to talk about him soon. Yeah?
Well, I remember when I saw an interview, I don't know if it was Edwards or one of your technical sporting directors a couple of years back, and they were saying that obviously the policy of bringing in players that are around about 22, 20 to 24, they've had some experience, so they're ready for the move now, but they're about to have their prime with Liverpool. And then a 5-year contract. And then it just gives them the opportunity at the end of that to say, right, you're just about to come into your 30s. You're just about to ask for some serious dough, which is Van Dijk and Salah and Trent and whatnot. And we're going to choose whether we're going to sell you and make a lot of money back, maybe sometimes profit or all the money back, or we're going to give you that contract if you're one of the key players. And Diaz, as good as he is, doesn't go down as a Salah or Van Dijk. It's a perfect time to sell, perfect time to make a profit, I believe, on what you paid from Porto and reinvest that back into the squad. And when you look at Liverpool signings throughout the whole summer, they've all been like 21 Kirkes, maybe like 24 Frimpong or 23.
It's 22.
They're all in around that age. And you have to commend it. Like, it's proper business. These guys don't put themselves in precarious positions financially. They don't overspend, their means. They just do very smart business. And I remember when we were looking back at last summer where they didn't bring in anyone. And it reminds me of the fact that when we're talking about Liverpool, we have to remember, funny, they could get rejected, Caicedo, Lavia. But then they don't go to the B, C grade players. They just literally say, right, I get who I want. If I can't get who I want, I don't get anyone. Or I get Endo for 10 million or whatever. And I don't waste money. So, respect to it, man. Respect to it.
It's a brilliant move, to be quite honest with you. 70 million for that type of player. It's been great for us, and I seen at the start of the window, Liverpool were looking to maximise his performance value, and we would. Like, as a fan, I'd happily keep him. But when we're talking about what's happening afterwards, and I'm going to say it now, Isak to Liverpool, right? 120 million pounds, it's a lot of money. This money is going to go towards big transfer. And if you're looking at Isak, right, I'm going to tell you why you should be joining us, mate, because I think that we're the perfect step for you. I really do. First of all, the champions of England. I don't need to say any more than that, right? We are literally the champions. That's a good enough reason to join anybody.
Champions of the world? Do you want to
Let it go.
Alexander!
Bloody no. Yeah. Secondly, you're talking about the profile of Alexander Isak. It perfectly matches what Slot wants, how Liverpool's philosophy is. It's absolutely perfect. He's got great mobility, great movement, technical ability. He's smart. He's dynamic. He can be played in interchangeable positions. And if we're looking at this season now for Liverpool, we are looking to play the slot football that he played for Feyenoord, not the football that we played last season, because he didn't have the tools that he needed to play that fast, dynamic, transitional football from the back. So he created stability, and it bloody worked. It was great. We won the league with it. Fantastic. But I do think there's a gear we can go up. And I think Arne Slot's looking to do that with the buys that he's bought. We've bought some of the young, best talents in the world. We bought Wirtz, Kirkes, Frimmy, and now Hugo. They are statements. We are ready for the next 5, 6, 7 years with these lads. Yeah. When you're looking at somebody like Isak, he's on the outside right now, looking at this party with Liverpool, all this money flying everywhere, right? He's got to be thinking in his head, I want to be part of this. I want to be part of a team that doesn't just participate, because unfortunately, Newcastle, you might be in a Champions League, but it's very unlikely that you're going to win it. So for me, when he's looking at our team, if he really wants to become this world-class player and he wants to hit that next stage, Liverpool is the perfect spot for you to go to do it.
I must admit, you've sold that very well.
We're dying for a number 9. We're dying for one. We haven't had one.
One thing I want to say to you, though.
Go on.
Is there an outside chance that Isak could stay at Newcastle? And I'll tell you why I said that, because over the weekend it emerged that one of the reasons that was the catalyst for this whole transfer request, in effect, let me explore my options, was because I think Isak was suggesting that Newcastle had reneged on some deal to pay him some money. So, if that is indeed the case, if Newcastle go back to him and say, look, sorry, mate, that was the old owners and new owners and this and that, we can sort that money out if you stay. Well, do you think there's an outside chance he could stay, or do you think his head is fully turned?
I think in the long term, his head's turned. He's not going to want to stay there forever. He's one of the best strikers in the world. I put him in probably the top 10, top 5 strikers on the planet right now. He wants to win the big trophies. And whilst Newcastle are definitely an upcoming team and they're playing fantastic football, no doubt about it, are they going to go on to win the Prem in the next 5 years? In the next Champions League, and they're winning that in the next 5 years? I can't really see it just now, especially with the new financial fair play rules that are in. It's not like the City rebuild. It's not like when they started. They can't go out and spend all this money. So actually, is it a good thing for Newcastle? I'll put it to you. For them to get a big fee for somebody like Isak, and then buy, like Liverpool did when we bought Mane and we bought Salah, buy them players that are on the precipice of being a great player. You don't know, right? I think it could be
absolutely.
a good thing.
The one thing I would say about that is it depends how you use the money, innit? I remember years ago when Tottenham were in a similar situation. They got the Gareth Bale money, went out and bought a load of man.
Salgado?
Salgado, yeah.
Most of them didn't amount to very much. So ultimately, it depends on how you spend the money you receive.
Which is fair, right? Because I'm not laughing at you, but I am laughing at you. I'm so sorry. Newcastle have bidded for about 17 players, I'm not even joking, and every single one of them has turned them down. So you're right there. Maybe if they have the money, they're still not able to buy the quality players because they don't want to go. And doesn't that tell Isak something right there? If players don't want to go to your project, then where's it going? Where's it going? Liverpool are getting the best talents in the world right now. This is an exciting time to be a Liverpool player. We are desperate for a reliable number 9. Hugo Ekitike is not that. He's a facilitator. He's a good goal scorer, but he's not a bagsman. There's a very big difference. Isak, you're a bagsman. You can wear the number 9 shirt for Liverpool, start right away and kick on. You're going to be getting delivery from players like Mache, Wirtz, Salah, Frimi, Kirches. You're playing with a solid squad, and people are worried, right? They're saying Liverpool are bringing in too many players. They're not going to gel well, right? These are excellent footballers. These adapt very quickly. And not to mention, we're not doing too much, in my opinion. We still have a core group of players that are starting in that team that are going to ground the new starts. If you're looking at Salah, you've got Mache, Dom, Grav, Ibu, Virgil and Ali. They're solid players. Cody as well. They've won it all. They've done it all. That's a core nucleus for the team to build on the others. But I don't know what you think, but I think Isak to Liverpool is the perfect step up for him.
I'll be honest, I don't think you need to sell it to him.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's clear that he wants Liverpool. Liverpool want him. They're financially able to make it happen because of the sales, like we said with Luis Diaz. The one thing I would say is, if you're Ekitike right now, you're probably not very happy, because I think you can, obviously there's no harm in playing secondary to Isak. He's one of the best centre forwards in the game. I agree with you. So that's fine. But you've made your quote unquote big money move. You want to get minutes and behind Isak, and obviously Carabao Cup, FA Cup, you're going to come on in Prem games, but I do think he's probably a little bit unhappy. Actually, the one thing I would say about,
a big step up from Frankfurt, though.
No,
Massive,
of course. But I agree in terms of, you know what, as well, I wouldn't be completely surprised if at times we see Isak and Ekitike starting.
100%.
Because the way Salah kind of plays on that right is he's basically a right forward. He's not really a right winger nowadays. So if you kind of get Isak doing that same role and you get Ekitike dropping in that sort of Firmino type role, because he's got that in his game. He can drop and link the play.
Facilitator.
He's a facilitator. He's a different kind of striker to Isak. So I'll be honest, it's scary as a United fan, as any rival fan. It's very scary seeing what Liverpool do. The only thing I will say about Liverpool now is you're going to play a much higher line. And even against AC Milan, we saw this with Rafael Leao. If you've got someone who can run in behind, if you've got pace in behind, you can catch Liverpool out. And Frimpong is going to be basically a right winger, because Salah's going to be tucked inside. Frimpong is going to be a right winger. At times, Kirkes is more or less going to be a left winger. So you need to sort that out, and you need some more centre-backs. Because I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, all right, so you got Van Dijk, fine. Kanate, little bit injury prone, also looks to have his eyes on Madrid a little bit. And then you've just let Quansah go, and then you've got Joe Gomez, also injury prone.
He's injured right now.
There you go.
He's just got an injury.
But this is for me why Szoboszlai is definitely going to be playing. Like, I know people will be like, oh yeah, there's a 4-2-3-1 in this world, and it's Wirtz, Ekitike, Isak and Salah, and then it's McAllister and Gravenberch. I'm sorry, McAllister is not covering the wide areas like Szoboszlai.
No,
he hasn't got the engine that Szoboszlai's got. He's not going to win the duels that Szoboszlai's going to win. If you're drawing up this team, and to be honest, Kirkes can defend. That's the good thing. Like Kirkes, Frimpong, I'm not too sure. I've seen him only at wing back, and I'm pretty sure there's a reason why. But Kirkes can defend, so I'm sure he'll do his due diligence and, you know, be on some sort of leash to a degree. But in terms of Szoboszlai, he's going to be needed to just mop up and cover ground, because, like you said, there's just so many attackers in that team. it's very easy to just forget about the defense.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Man.
As a Liverpool fan, I'm terrified of that centre-back depth. We've got none. We've got 3. One of them's currently injured right now. Don't know how long for. Ibu is definitely injury-prone. But I'll put this to you as well. We have 3 left-backs, right? Right now, doesn't look like we're selling any of them. We've got Kirkes, Simi, and Robbo. Robbo's our, veteran of the team. He's got a little bit of a head on him now, mature head. Do we see him probably playing in a centre-back role, maybe in a back 3 to protect him? I don't know. Slot, I feel like, is a very tactical manager, and he could have a different plan for Liverpool altogether. We're thinking about a 4-3-3 because that's what Klopp's played for the last 10 years. But it could be different under Slot. We never know.
Well, if he starts at left back and then Frimpong has the license to go and it kind of shifts to a back 3, then you wouldn't really want him starting there.
No.
But get a Carabao Cup or FA Cup fixture and you might be all right with it because the experience might carry him through. But you're gonna need more. Yeah. And also, Robbo's picked up a few injuries here and there as well.
He has.
The backline's quite injury prone, I'll be honest.
Is.
So you spent a lot of money on your attacking line. It's looking really, really good, but there's a little bit to be done in your defensive line.